topic that we are going to see today is trees. Now, how we are going to define trees? Trees is a non-linear data structure which is generally used to denote dictionary or hierarchy type data structure. Whenever we need some hierarchy, or we, for example, if we are having a dictionary, root dictionary, then after that we are having some folder inside that. Then for denoting such type of structure, we use trees. Now, what we are concentrating on mostly is binary trees. Now, how we are going to define a binary tree? A tree with at most two children. It's called as a binary tree. As there it is having two children, this tree can be said as a binary tree. Now, when we are coming to tree, there are some techniques called as a traversing technique of your tree. So there are three traversing techniques for your tree. That is pre-order, in-order, and post-order. Now, how to find out these three orders of any tree? Now let us consider a tree which is having some nodes. I am taking this as an imaginary tree which is having some nodes, and I am trying to find out the in-order, pre-order, and post-order travels. Now, how we are going to define the pre-order sequence is, first we will visit the root, then the left child, and then lastly the right child. Similarly, for in-order, first we visit the left child, then we visit the root, and then the right child. Lastly, for a post-order, we will visit the left subtree, then the right subtree, and then the root. You can remember this like pre, in, post. R0 is a diagonal, then left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay, so left will be positioning at your left hand side, whereas R is positioned to your right hand side. Now, first we will see how to find out the in-order sequence of a binary tree. To find the in-order sequence of a binary tree, just follow all the nodes of your binary tree. Falling of your age gives you the in-order sequence of your binary tree. Now see what will be the in-order sequence for this. The first is B, then D, after that C, then root A, then E, then F, and lastly G. Sorry, this E will not fall here, this E will fall here. Okay. So B, D, C, then the root, that is R0. This is your left child or left subtree, and this is your right subtree. In right subtree also we have to follow the same rule, that is left, root, and right. So your in order sequence will be F, G, E. Now let us see how to find out the pre-order traverse. The pre-order traverse, first we are going to visit the root, that is R0. So in pre-order, the first thing that is coming to is A. Then next the left subtree, and then the right subtree. In left subtree, the next we visit is B, then C, and then D. So we can say that we are traversing like this. Then we will go to the right subtree, so we will visit R, F, and G. So this becomes your pre-order sequence or pre-order traversing of your binary tree. Lastly, the post-order. In post-order, we have to see, we first visit the left, then the right, and lastly the root. So A is going to be the last. When we are visiting left subtree also, we have to visit first left, then right, and then root. Similarly, so first we will visit left, there is nothing. When we visit right, we are having this one. So we will first visit left, then right, then root. Again left, right, and root. So come here for the right subtree also. Again left we are now having nothing. Then right and root. this completes your left subtree. Then we are having nothing in a right of E, so lastly the root E. So this is your left subtree, this is your right subtree, and this is your root. So left, right. So this is how we have to find out the pre-order, in-order and post-order traversal or sequence of any binary tree. Okay. Now next we can having another term called as a complete binary tree. Now when we see that the binary tree is a complete binary tree, if your binary tree is having at most two children, or at least left children is present instead of right children, then the tree is called as complete binary. For example, I can say this is a complete binary tree. But if there is a tree which is of the form this one, is not a complete binary tree, because here you can see we don't have a left child present. So even a complete binary tree, if right child is absent, then it is okay, but left child must be present. Even this one is a complete binary tree because it is having left as well as right child. So that is the concept of complete binary tree. The most important part in our GATE examination is a binary search tree. Now let us see what is the characteristic of binary search tree. The binary search tree says that if it is a root, then whatever the value is present in the left subtree will be less than root. This is your left subtree and this is your right subtree. So the value of root should be greater than the right subtree, and the values of left subtree should be less than your root element. For example, if I can say 40 is my root, then the number present over here might be 20, 30 or less than 40, and the number present over here should be greater than 40. So 20 is less than 40, whereas 50 is greater than 40. So this type of tree is called as a binary search tree, where left subtree is having less value, whereas right subtree is having higher value. Now there are some formulas that we have to remember. Is the maximum height of your binary search tree is nothing and minimum height. The two questions that might be asked is maximum and minimum height when the nodes are given. When the nodes are given, we have to find out the maximum height as well as the minimum height. The minimum height can be given by the formula log of n, whereas the maximum height is given by the formula h plus 1. Now, how to find this the value of h? So for that also we are having the formula. The maximum nodes is equals to the power h plus 1 minus 1, where h is the height of your tree. Now how to find out the height of a tree? Consider this is your root. So the height of a root is always 0 and the level of this one is 1. So the height of this tree becomes 1. Height is also called as the depth of a tree. So depth of a tree is nothing or a depth. So the height of a tree or a depth of a tree is equals to number of levels plus 1. Now how we are going to define number of levels? This is the root, this is the 0th level, this is the first child, it is the level 1, and next will be level 2 and so on. For example, in now this case, this is the 0 level, this is the level 1, this is the level 2 and this is the level 3. So there are 3 levels, so height of this tree will be 4. So in this way we have to calculate the height of a tree. So if we know the height of a tree or a depth of a tree, we can find out how many nodes will be there in that tree. So maximum nodes can be given by to the power h plus 1 minus 1. Whereas the minimum height of a tree is given by log of n. And the maximum height is given by h plus 1. So these are the formula that you have to remember when you are solving the problem based on binary search tree or binary tree. Thank you.